Welcome to the Ask a PI show, where you answer those questions you've always wanted to know but didn't know who to ask. Today, we're going to talk about employment background screening and the tips and tricks for small business owners that everybody needs to know. Stay tuned. On this episode, we're going to give you 5 tips as a small business owner that you need to know about employment background screening. First, a competent employment background screening firm is going to provide you the necessary forms and disclosures to keep you in compliance and allow you to screen your employees effectively and compliantly. Second, employment background checks are a very inexpensive form of business insurance. Most business owners ask me, well, how much do they cost? On average, a background check costs anywhere from $30 to $70 for your run-of-the-mill employee. An executive background may be a little bit more involved because it involves verifications of employment or education and potentially civil lawsuits. But in general, we're talking about very cheap business insurance. Third, DIY background checks can prove very costly. We recently had a client who decided to partake in a background check on their own. They found information that was adverse and they wanted to sort of deny employment based on those findings. They did so and in turn got hit with a breach of contract lawsuit and an unfair hiring practices suit. So remember, just because you do it on your own doesn't mean that you're doing it in a compliant way and that you're not going to get yourself in trouble. So remember, DIY background checks can be costly. Also, number 4, this one's the most important. There's no such thing as a national criminal database that you can click with one button and get all those records that are out there. Criminal records index county by county, state by state. The advertising is a myth. So please don't use those and feel that you're safe and be like, oh, for $13, I've got all I needed. So remember, those databases are not as comprehensive as they need to be, especially if you're in certain states like California or New York. And lastly, number 5, we have business owners telling us this all the time. Well, I just call my insurance broker and run their driving record. That's all I need for a background check. First of all, that's not a background check. Secondly, that's not what you need as a screening practice, because that's just simply running a background check, which tells you, running a driving record will just tell you that, first, they have no issues that are going to impact your insurance. That's all it's telling you. That does not look for criminal history, that does not look for sex offender registry, or anything else that can cause risk in your workplace. So remember, calling your broker to have them run a driving record is not a background check. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please leave your comments below. If you like what you see, subscribe. Thanks.